Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. I'm going to start with this. Ripple has no debt. We've never had any debt. We've got $1 billion of cash. Brad Garlinghouse said that. Now, as we see the entire crypto space falling apart, Ripple continues to grow. And we've seen that all through this entire bear market. While some exchanges, such as FTX, are tied to a ton of corruption, Ripple and XRP is not tied to any of it. I believe when we invested in XRP, we invested in the greatest cryptocurrency of all time. It's about to be utilized throughout the entire world at some point. But it's hard to also overlook all of the growth with no price movement. Ripple is hiring senior staff partner engineer in India. Now, Ripple's been hiring all the way from London to New York to San Francisco, other countries as well. The reason I chose to mention India is because it's one of those BRICS countries. And we see Ripple tied to other BRICS countries as well. And I believe at some point we're going to get a major announcement that the BRICS are going to utilize XRP. I can't wait until that happens. That's going to be massive news. Ripple has announced a new partnership with Proper Home, Portugal's first real estate marketplace powered by blockchain, to create a renewed way to buy, sell, and rent property on the XRP ledger. Now, we've seen other cryptocurrencies tied to real estate. Algo is a great example of that. For as little as $50, you could start investing in real estate. I think we're going to see the same options for XRP in the future. I believe this is just the start of it. Instantly, it's one thing to read about and watch videos on Ripple's technology, XRP, but to experience it firsthand, it's like, wow. My wife banks with Wells Fargo. That's all I will say. Ripple partner and Wells Fargo collaborating on Swift replacement. Now, all the talk is about Swift right now. ISO is right around the corner. It's coming in March. And every time we hear some sort of announcement around Swift, like we've seen with JP Morgan, that's it. They're no longer going to utilize XRP. But I believe that was always wrong. I believe JP Morgan's idea will fail in the end. The world will always need XRP. SEC versus Ripple. Ripple is a private company. We are not forced to be transparent. Brad Garlinghouse. We started the XRP Markets Report 2017. We chose that a long time because we embrace like this is the right way to run a business. Not because any regulator told me that. Now, they don't have to be transparent at all, but Brad chooses to be transparent. That's why we always hear his views on the SEC and other things inside of crypto. And that's another thing I like about being an XRP investor. Brad reassures me I invested in the right cryptocurrency. Brad Garlinghouse is a frickin' legend. The only guy being transparent out there in the SEC are suing Ripple, corruption at its finest. Once Ripple wins this case, everyone will be jumping on board. Watch how fast the FOMO money comes into XRP. Once that case ends, a lot of people will be buying XRP at much higher prices than where it's at right now. Wait and see. Yet you have your top cop on the beat, Gary Gensler and SEC Gov, so to speak, going after LBRY, Kim Kardashian, and Ripple, the most transparent company around. Yet you turn a blind eye to Luna, Celsius, FTX, Voyager, etc. To name a few, get your priorities straight. This is crazy. And that's the thing. I believe Gary Gensler went after Kim Kardashian for a very easy win. I believe he also knew that the LBRY case was an easy win. He could bully them, but he couldn't bully Ripple. They fought back, and they have the money to do so. LBRY is kind of working out of a garage, let's face it. SEC had a lawsuit with Apple, Google, Tesla, Amazon, etc. Did they disappear? No. Look at the success they've had since. It's a pay-to-play scheme, but they underestimated Ripple and XRP community. Like I said, time will tell. And that's the thing. I believe once this case ends, it's going to be a lot different in the crypto space. I know regulations are coming. A lot of cryptocurrencies are going to disappear. Ripple will be here for the long term. 14 amicus briefs requests have been filed on behalf of Ripple. And I believe these companies may have also seen all the corruption going on with the SEC. The corruption is much bigger today. And we've seen that with FTX. But because of those companies never had to get behind Ripple in any way. They could have just stayed out of it. They chose to get behind Ripple. Keep that in mind. You should support Ripple against the corrupt SEC Gov, and Gary Gensler may be a way of accelerating change. And that's what we need. We need change. Gary Gensler, as long as he keeps getting away with this, he'll continue to do all of the shady business he's been doing all along. As Johnny Deaton has said, Sam Bankman-Fried is probably looking at Supermax for a couple of life sentences for what he's allegedly done. Arguably, what he did is worse than Madoff, and look at the free pass. If SBF gets a pass, he's a government asset. Simple. Now, that's what really worries me about Sam Bankman-Fried. His ties to the World Economic Forum, his ties to the Democratic Party. I believe he's not going to see the inside of a jail. But they should freeze his assets, and they should definitely make him pay back the money. But I don't believe he will ever go to jail. Somebody will definitely get him out of all of this. If not, Coinbase submitting that amicus brief in favor of Ripple means nothing but hypocrisy. And I believe Coinbase absolutely right now should relist XRP. Coinbase has done a lot of shady things as well. Take a look at Wrapped Luna and an immutable smart contract on Ethereum. That's going on as well. Why isn't Gary Gensler looking into that? Since he wants to be a friend to the retail investor, he wants to look out for us. He wants to keep us safe, remember that. Yet People's Wrapped Luna is all locked up inside of Coinbase. But the thing is, they definitely should relist XRP at this point. I'm sure Coinbase also sees how corrupt the SEC is. Crypto Brothers. Elon thinks crypto is the future of internet money. Elon, blockchain Twitter is impossible, as the bandwidth and latency requirements cannot be supported by a peer-to-peer network. Spoiler, credit cards work just fine. Now, everybody wanted to see Twitter get moved over to blockchain, and Elon said it just doesn't work. Sam Bankman-Fried reached out to Elon Musk as well. But the thing is, everybody who's cheering for Twitter to move to blockchain and that Elon Musk is so crypto friendly, everybody also points to the fact that he only cares about Doge. And I hear it all the time. You should never invest like that, though. If you have to invest in a cryptocurrency and rely on somebody that like Elon Musk to talk about it, you're not investing in the right cryptocurrency. XRP will run on its own utility and use case. Keep that in mind. No one has to shill XRP. The bottom is about to fall out. Get your money off crypto.com. They'll be the next to file bankruptcy. Only Cold Wallet, Ledger, or Cash is safe right now. And this is speculation. I've seen this all over crypto Twitter right now. Some people say they're liquidating and all. I mentioned it in another video. But the thing is, you should never have your crypto on exchanges right now, especially when we're about to take off on a lot of these cryptocurrencies. I believe for XRP, everything looks like early 2023. We could see some major price movement. Not to say it can't happen tomorrow. Who knows what's going to happen with this SEC lawsuit. Now that Gary Gensler has to go look at FTX, because if he doesn't look at FTX, guess what? He's going to look even more corrupt than we think he is or know he is. But with that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.